New York Rangers top 2 prospect Gabe Perreault has gotten off to a great start so far with Boston College at the NCAA level. He's looked really good, has 7 points, 1 goal, 6 assists in 6 games played so far. He's more known as a playmaker than a goal scorer, so this isn't too surprising, but he still is an overall just dynamic offensive player, and he does legit have top line upside of being a 90-point kind of guy. Like he does have that kind of skill, that kind of ceiling. He is a dynamic offensive player, and he has definitely shown that so far at the college level in this little sample size here. Obviously, it's not a big sample size yet, but I wouldn't be shocked if he finished with well over a point per game this year, or at least right around there, because he's going to be a great player. He's a dynamic offensively, and he is playing with, like I said, his former teammates from the National Development Program. The last couple of years, he's constantly been playing with Riley Leonard and obviously Will Smith. They are clearly all good buddies, and whatever they do together, it works because they are just a dominant line. This line will be at the World Juniors for Team USA. I'm pretty much guaranteeing it. I don't know. I would imagine they're all together. I'd imagine that definitely could be maybe like the second line for Team USA. I'll have videos on that as we get closer and stuff like that to the World Juniors and get more news and updates, but I would imagine that all three are definitely going, and I would also imagine they're probably going to stick together just because of how much good chemistry they have together and stuff like that. Obviously, they might all be on the same power play together, but I definitely would expect them to be at least a second line at the World Juniors this upcoming tournament or whatever, because they are going to be a dominant line, I'm sure. And taking a look at where Gabe ranks among his other teammates points-wise, he currently sits tied for second with 2 other players. One, Cutter Gauthier, he has 7 points in 6 games played, just like Gabe, and Oscar Jelvik. Those 2 guys are pretty good prospects as well. Jelvik is a former 5th-round pick of the Boston Bruins, and then Cutter Gauthier is a former 5th overall pick by the Flyers. So he's among some pretty good competition there. Obviously, Will Smith is the top guy right now for points-wise on Boston College, 8 points in 6 games played. But then, like I said, there's 3 guys tied for second right behind Will Smith, 1 point back, Cutter Gauthier, Jelvik, and Gabe Perreault. And, overall, he's looking pretty good. That Will Smith, his center, who, centers his line on the second line there for Boston College, he has the most points, like I said, 8 in 6 games played. And then Ryan Leonard, his right winger, has 5 points in 5 games played. So obviously, Gabe has gotten off to a really good start. He's going to be one of the best players on Boston College, and it wouldn't surprise me if he does finish pretty high up there in the entire NCAA rankings, like points-wise at the end of the year, just because of how talented he is, how good offensively he is. I mean, obviously, he's just a really dynamic, offensively talented player. I mean, his offensive game is truly amazing. His hockey IQ is through the roof, and it really is just his overall offensive game. His hockey IQ, his vision, his playmaking, his stick handling, his, even just scoring. Like, he's just an overall really great player. His compete level is pretty solid as well, but it's just his overall just offensive game is just dynamic. He is an elite playmaker. He's a good enough goal scorer. He's not going to be, I don't think, a consistent 30-plus goal kind of guy, but he could definitely be a 20, 25 goal scorer while putting up 50, 60 something assists. Like, he can definitely be that kind of guy. Maybe here and there he does have a year of 25, 30 goals. That's definitely possible, but I think the main thing with him is he could literally be a 60-plus assist kind of guy at the NHL level if he hits the ceiling while putting up, 20, 25, maybe even 30 goals. You never know. But this is a guy who could legit one day be a 90-point kind of guy. He has that kind of potential, I think. His offensive game is dynamic. And maybe I'm overhyping him a bit. That's definitely possible. But I think we'll see really how far his talent can take him this year in his first year at the college level. And so far, he's looked amazing. He's played some really good competition. I mean, Denver, Michigan State, those are some top teams around the whole entire college D1 level for hockey. And he has put up some points against those teams. So I think he's going to be a great player. He's obviously off to a great start so far this year, and his overall game is just phenomenal. His two-way game seems like it's gotten a bit better, at least at the college level so far, and hopefully, he can just have a dominant World Juniors because he's going to go to the World Juniors. I would be absolutely shocked if he didn't. And also, his teammate and also Rangers prospect from this year's draft, the third round pick, Drew Fortescue, he has 1 goal in 5 games played, and he actually is playing on the top D pair for Boston College as well on obviously the same team as Gabe Perreault. He's on the top lefty spot there. So maybe he does make the World Juniors as well. I kind of thought he had a decent chance there. He did play for the Team USA at the showcase there this summer. So maybe we see two New York Rangers, American, Boston College prospects who were both former teammates at the National Development Program together as well. So that could be good for them. Obviously, though, Gabe Perreault, he's a phenomenal player, and hopefully he can finish off this season well over a point per game and really show his talents and his overall game and can improve. And if that can happen, we could see him in the NHL fairly soon. I don't think we're going to see him there next year. I think he's probably going to have one more year at least at the college level, but that could be good for his development to get 2 full years at the college level against grown men. Because, a lot of guys there at the college level, some of them, are, 18, 19 years old kind of thing, right, as a freshman or sophomore. But there are a lot of juniors and seniors and stuff who are like, 20, 21, 22, 23, even sometimes even older than that, random times and stuff like that. So it's definitely good competition there. The college level is great. He's playing against a lot of good competition, a lot of top teams at the college level. Like I said, Denver, Michigan State, where he put up some points as well. So hopefully he can have a great year, dominate there, have a good World Juniors, and hopefully he can lose to Team Canada, because I am Canadian, in the World Junior gold medal game. That'd be pretty cool to see. But either way, thanks for watching, guys. If you guys have enjoyed, please smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe for daily New York Rangers content. And as always, comment down below your guys' thoughts on Gabe Perreault. How do you think he's going to do this year? And I will have a bunch of updates on all of the New York Rangers prospects throughout the entire season. Thanks for watching, and see ya.